Yellowstone universe is known for its careless producers who do not stoop to make any announcement on the whereabouts of the show. I know that it sounds harsh, but I truly cannot understand how can they leave their audience without any information on the future of the series for months. Hollywood might have had its first years and decades due to various strikes, but this does not justify such a careless approach towards the fans of the Yellowstone shows, in my opinion. We deserve better, regardless of the surrounding events. Clarifying things has an even bigger importance when it comes to Yellowstone, as the show is going through a casting crisis, with Kevin Costner leaving the series. This departure eventually led to the ending of Yellowstone as a show, leaving us alone with the prequel series. So from now on, the prequel shows have a bigger importance than ever. So far, we had 1883 and 1923 as prequel shows, which provided a solid background for the Dutton family history. Now, it is 1944's time to shine as the brand new prequel series. Back in February 2023, Tom Prince, the executive vice president of 101 Studios, shared information about an upcoming Yellowstone prequel series titled 1944. He mentioned that they are already working on the show, but refrained from providing any further details on it. He also hinted that the majority of the show's filming will likely occur in the Bitterroot Valley, primarily at Chief Joseph Ranch, just like the rest of the Yellowstone shows. Since then, we have been eagerly waiting for more information regarding 1944. Unfortunately, though, in a true Yellowstone nature, we have only glimpses of information. Nevertheless, I believe we have enough knowledge to have an outline of the series. The main question about 1944 is when will it be out? Well, since the entire schedule of the current Yellowstone shows is messed up right now, it is difficult to come up with a definite date. However, we know that 1923 Season 2 is on its way and 1944 will follow its storyline directly. This suggests that 1944 is likely to be out in fall 2024, less than a year after 1923 Season 2. Of course, if the strikes continue or other casting crises occur in the Yellowstone universe, things may get delayed any time. But in my humble opinion, after wrapping Yellowstone's story up, Taylor Sheridan will work full force on the prequel series and try to release one after the other so that he can keep the fans intact. Otherwise, people might quickly get over Yellowstone as a whole, as we are in a fast consumption society with a tendency to forget about anything and everything. As far as the scenario goes, we know that 1944 will tell the story of our modern-day John Dutton's father, John Dutton II, in a world that is gripped by World War II. Therefore, we expect to see a lot of military content, as well as father-son moments that potentially had an impact on John Dutton, who is played by Kevin Costner in Yellowstone. Of course, there is a massive importance of the casting, as these people will be the ancestors of the Duttons. So far, Sheridan has done a great job in casting for the prequels, as both 1883 and 1923 had A-list actors who were also known for their Western work. Thus, we can expect another A-list actor with some Westerns in his resume to get the leading role in 1944. The first names that come to mind are none other than Kurt Russell and Matthew McConaughey. Even though McConaughey's name is more synonymous with a potential Yellowstone sequel at this point, I believe Kurt Russell is a done deal when it comes to 1944. Because, let's be honest, there is no better actor to lead Yellowstone in such a historic piece. Besides, for 1944, a significant portion of the cast from 1923 will need to be replaced, while preserving the same characters. The narrative's substantial 20-year leap implies the absence of characters like Jacob and Kara, as they are not likely to live for 20 more years in terms of their age. The survival of characters such as John or Spencer is also uncertain. In the event that they do appear, actors Badgedale and Sklinner could potentially reprise their roles, portraying aged versions of the characters they played in 1923. Nevertheless, this leaves some uncertainty regarding the younger Dutton family members. Currently, Darren Mann adeptly embodies the character of Jack Dutton, who serves as John's son and Jacob's great-nephew, responsible for the maintenance of the ranch in 1923. Given this responsibility, it's highly likely that he will be the one overseeing the family estate by 1944. However, there remains a lingering question about whether Mann will reprise the role to depict the older version of the character. Michelle Randolph, who portrays Jack's spirited wife, Elizabeth Strafford Dutton, could also potentially return for 1944 through the use of extensive makeup. A similar possibility extends to Alexandra, Spencer's lover. Either way, it's clear that roles for the younger Dutton family members will require recasting. John Dutton, the son of Jack and Elizabeth, wasn't yet born during the events of 1923. However, according to the Dutton family lineage, it's expected that he will make his entrance in the 1920s and reach young adulthood by 1944. We have a massive clue about the recasting of the 1923 characters in 1944 through Elsa's voiceover, as she suggests a scenario where Jack takes the reins of the ranch, absent of Spencer. Her narration poignantly conveys how her father fathered 3 children and only one of them will live long enough to witness the growth of their own offspring. So it will be either Spencer or Jack. The two cannot exist in the same universe. I cast my vote for Jack, but what do you think? Which 1923 actors do you expect to see in 1944? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.